recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
What was that guy from? He gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Brad.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. Dallas, and here they come. Great opportunity. They shoot and it's goal! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen! We are live from St. Petersburg High School, where the final match of the Florida West Conference is about to begin. Tonight, here, the Aztecs will face Florida Premier FC for a place in the Nationals round of 16 for the chance to compete for the national title of the United Premier Soccer League Premier Division fall season. What a season it has been for the Aztecs and for Florida Premier. The Aztecs won the regular season of the Florida West Conference against Florida Premier by just 1 point. And tonight, one of these teams is gonna disqualify the other. One of these teams will go to the Nationals, and the other one will have their season cut short. So the stakes are really high, and of course, we're gonna watch it all here live on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League, where people are already leaving their comments, like Mila Camacho Cedeño saying, "Go, go, go." Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to leave your messages of support for your team, for your friends and family, and we'll read them live. What a match we have today. Florida Premier has defeated the Aztecs in the only match they played in this fall season back in August. It was a 2-1 victory for the team coached by Andrés Arango, but both the Aztecs and Florida Premier are good and strong teams. They have scored in every single game they played, for the exception of one. So they both played 11 matches so far, and they scored in 10 of them. But the Aztecs are the ones who are stronger in terms of goals, scoring 48 goals in 11 matches. That gives them a 4 goals per match average. They are really strong, and they are looking to conquer the Florida West title in order to go to the Nationals. You can already see them. Florida West St. Petersburg Aztecs on the right side of your screen, wearing their usual white jersey. Florida Premier on the left side of your screen, wearing their usual black one. And we are ready to go. The officials are waiting for the players. Florida Premier taking their last photo, and St. Petersburg Aztecs receiving the last pep-talk of Coach Joe Illett. We are ready to go. We are ready to start this wonderful match, this wonderful final of the Florida West Conference. Of course, to arrive to this final match, the Aztecs had to defeat Naples City in a great match for them, a 3-0 victory. Florida Premier had to struggle. They had to defeat Lakeland United 2-1, and that's why they are here. Jorge Gonzalez saying, "Let's go, Florida Premier." People leaving their messages, leaving their support, and now the Aztecs are waiting for Florida Premier. Coach Andrés Arango telling their last words, their last encouragement in order to lift the cup, to lift the trophy. It is important to know, ladies and gentlemen, just in case the Aztecs and Florida Premier end up tied after 90 minutes, we are going to overtime, 30 more minutes. And In case they are still tying after that, we'll have penalty kicks. That's the schedule for tonight, and here come the teams. Florida Premier and St. Petersburg Aztecs ready to step into the field alongside the officials. We'll have the national anthem of the United States, and after that, the thrilling and great match, the thrilling and great final of the Florida West Conference. And here they come. The Aztecs wearing white, Florida Premier wearing black, and the officials, as always, wearing their usual yellow jersey. Here come the players, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, please rise up for the national anthem of the United States of America. That was the national anthem of the United States, and now the usual greeting in between the players and the officials. Even Al Courtois saying, "We will not give the match Little Haiti FC." Even though, I'm sorry, but you must be confused. The match in between Little Haiti Supreme and City Soccer is on the other broadcast of the UPSL. Here right now, we're watching the Aztecs against Florida Premier. It is good to know that the winner of this match might face Little Haiti Supreme, or in any case, City Soccer FC, but that depends on another match that's gonna be played on the national round of 32. Technically speaking, the Florida West final is part of the national round of 32 of the United Premier Soccer League, but it still is the Florida West final. That's why the winner of this match will advance straight forward to the national round of 16, where they might face Little Haiti Supreme or City Soccer. Well, we're now ready to start the match. Seems like it's gonna be the Aztecs in charge of the kickoff for the first half. It's gonna be number 7, if I'm not mistaken, Nicolas Colacci, one of the best players in the United Premier Soccer League, and one of the best players, if not the best, of the Aztecs. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We are ready for the match. We are ready to start. The ref blows his whistle, and we're on. The final match of the Florida West Conference has already started. The Aztecs driving the ball over the right side of the field. The pressure by Florida Premier, it's a good one. They recover the ball, and it's going to be a throw-in for them. Less than a minute, and the team from Tampa is trying to score the first goal of the match. There goes the throw-in. It's a long one, looking for the striker, Gavin Spaller. The ball is recovered in the midfield by the Aztecs. No, it's not. Once again, here comes Florida Premier. Long pass, looking for the striker. Good header by the center back of the Aztecs, and the recovery by number 17. Going back to the center back. All the way towards the right side. It's an interesting start. It's an interesting beginning by Florida Premier, putting pressure on the defenders of the Aztecs. The ball being carried now towards the left side with number 27. Long pass looking for Nico Colacci. And here comes Nico. Nico tried to pass the ball towards the striker, but before he could do that, there was an offside position from him, so it's gonna be a free kick for Florida Premier. Not even 1 minute, 30 seconds, and we're starting to see the intentions of one and the other. There goes the long pass by Florida Premier, trying to advance, looking for Stuart White. It didn't work out, so this will be a throw-in in a defensive position for the Aztecs. Here comes Hunter Lindsay with the throw-in. Once again, Hunter with the header, and it's gonna be a throw-in for Florida Premier. It's an interesting beginning for them. And here they come. Good turnaround, looking for Stewart now. The Aztecs attempting to recover the ball. Here comes the shot, it's not a good one. Be careful with the rebound, and it's in! Yes, it is! Florida Premier takes the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Would you look at that? What a play! The striker was in the right position, and he touched the ball at the last possible second. There was nothing Ryan Steller could have done. Florida Premier takes the lead. They are winning 1-0. If I'm not mistaken, it was Asher Jones, the striker, who scored the first goal of the match. And what a way to start. I was telling you, Florida Premier started the match better than the Aztecs, looking for weak spots on the defense. And I mean, it was not a pass, but the ball likely ended up in the feet of the striker, who scored the first goal of the match. It really was a lucky play, but there was a lot of effort, and there's a lot to praise about Asher Jones. Pass going towards the left side. Once again, looking for Hunter. That's a foul, and it should be a free kick for the Aztecs. That is not the best start for the home team, but I doubt they would go down without a fight. Once again, the foul against Hunter, number 17. 3 minutes, 30 seconds, and we go over the right side. There goes number 6, Guayo Murana, looking for a striker on the right side. Over here, Nico Colaci. There goes to the cross and the header. Clearing the pressure, clearing the danger. Guayo Murana with the recovery. And here come the Aztecs. Towards the center, that's a good pass. Going over the left. Here comes Hunter. He goes into the box. He goes back down. And now towards Colaci. Looking for praise. That's Salgado. Number 14, Johnny Salgado. Salgado is being pressured, so he has to go back. Over the right side, there's a good space there. Good tackle, be careful because he continues, and it's gonna be a ball for the goalkeeper of Florida Premier. Good catch. It was a good play by the Aztecs from the left side towards the center, trying to find an opening on the right. And in the end, the goalkeeper grabbing the ball and putting it all the way towards Aztec side. The effort by number 27, Antonio Alvarez, guarding the ball. It's gonna be a ball for the goalkeeper, Rams Taylor, in order to continue. In almost 5 minutes of the match, Florida Premier is already winning 1-0. In possession of the ball, number 28, Bob John Hope, going for a long pass. The header by the defender of Florida Premier. And once again, the recovery in the midfield by the Aztecs. Trying to advance. They are not lucky so far. Murana going with Salgado. And now we go over the left side. Once again, with number 17, Hunter. Hunter goes for a long pass, looking for the striker. It's a good one. Reaching Colaci. Nicolas has to go towards the center. Hunter. Good tackle, but Hunter persists and wins the ball. Here comes Hunter with the pass. It's a great one. And it could be. No, the equalizer is not. In the end, an offside position. The assistant referee raised his flag. An amazing effort by Hunter Lindsay. A good pass. And watching the replay, I'm actually doubting if the striker was in an offside position. Now, we have to wait. The goalkeeper of Florida Premier is down on the ground. And until he's in better shape, until he can continue, The match won't continue. With some minor injury, the goalkeeper comes back up. And here comes the free kick. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank every single one of you who is watching the match live on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. The ball reaches the goalkeeper, Styler. Ramos placing short over the right side. They're gonna try to go for a long pass, looking for Golacci. The header by the defender of Florida Premier. And the recovery by the Aztecs, by Salgado. Let's go, Matias Gonzalez, says Lucas Varela. The pass by the Aztecs wasn't a good one this time. So it's going to be a throw-in in a defensive position for Florida Premier, who are now winning the Florida West Conference. The pressure from behind and the recovery by Murana. And the clearance by Florida Premier. Be careful, it's an interesting one. The header, be careful with the rebound because here comes Florida Premier for the second goal of the match. The ball goes out. The assistant referee says it's gonna be a goal kick. The defender of the Aztecs didn't touch the ball, so Styler is ready to put the ball back into the field. He could play in short, but he's gonna play it long, looking for a header in the midfield, looking for Salgado, looking for Golacci, looking for the right space. Here comes number 27, Antonio Alvarez. Long pass by Alvarez once again. Over the right side. Golacci is not able to control the ball, to keep it in. So it's going to be a defensive throw-in for Florida Premier. Good control over the right side by Florida Premier, but the ball is recovered. And here come the Aztecs. Good work by the defense of Florida Premier, recovering the ball. Murana fights for it and recovers it for the Aztecs. Going back now. Alvarez over the right. Bob John Hope. Once again, Bob playing it back now. Now over the left side. Hunter lets the ball pass by. And he wins the throw-in. Good work so far. Here comes Kwayo Murana. Murana tried to do a long pass over the right. He couldn't do so. Still, this is a ball for the Aztecs. In an offensive position with the throw-in that they already played. Murana. Murana plays it back. Bob John Hope. Going back now with Alvarez. Going over the left. Good anticipation. But in the end, Hunter wins the ball for the Aztecs. Another throw-in. They played it quickly. Hunter is in the box. Here comes Hunter. The goalkeeper comes out and grabs the ball. Good job by the defender and the goalkeeper of Florida Premier stopping that attack. It could have been dangerous. But in the end, there goes the attempt by the Aztecs. The header by Alvarez. Hunter fights for the ball, but is not able to keep it in. Throw in an offensive position for Florida Premier, who are winning the Florida West Conference, who are advancing to the national round of 16. But the match has only 10 minutes in. Here comes the throw-in. Played in short. Murana and Bob John Hope trying to recover the ball. That's a foul. The ref says it wasn't. It was a dive. And now, a throw-in for the Aztecs. Almost 11 minutes of the first half. Here comes Hunter with the throw-in towards the center of the field. Good pressure by the striker of Florida Premier, and the recovery is good. The tackle by Murana, and the Aztecs are able to recover their breath. Hunter. Hunter plays it back. In possession of the ball, number 24. We're referring to Luis Gonzalez. Alvarez over the right side with Bob John Hope. And here comes Murana. Murana plays with number 23, Antonio Colaci. Back to Alvarez, and now back to Bob John Hope. Long pass, looking for anybody on the left. That's a great control by Hunter. And Hunter passes the ball onto his teammate, number 9, Christopher Solari. Christopher lost it, unfortunately. There we go, that's a foul, and it should be a yellow card, ladies and gentlemen. It should have been a yellow card. By the way, we have to look it again, but yeah, it was pretty clear. Number 17, Hunter Lindsay. He didn't fight for the ball, he just wanted to stop the attacker. And in the end, a yellow card would have been a good call. 12 minutes of the first half. There goes the attack once again by Florida Premier. The header by Alvarez. Here comes Bob John Hope, opening the ball towards the right side. The header looking for Colaci. Nico goes for a long pass, but unfortunately the pass does not stay in the field. It's a throw-in in a defensive position for Florida Premier. And there goes the ball. Almost in the midfield. Since Florida Premier scored the goal, the Aztecs have been improving, but unfortunately it took them one goal. The recovery once again, and here comes Florida. Good tackle right there by Quayum Murana, but the ref says there was a foul. It wasn't a clean one. Florida Premier has another opportunity after that foul from Quayum Murana. Yes. So it's a dangerous free kick, and from that position, believe me, they could score. Here comes the opportunity. Here comes the chance. Fans of Florida Premier hoping this will be the second goal in the match for them. The fans of the Aztecs wishing the best for Ramirez Taylor right now. Here comes the free kick over the bar. It's gonna be a goal kick for Tyler, and it's gonna be another chance for the fans and the players of the Aztecs to recover their breath. It wasn't a particularly great free kick, but it was a good situation in the end. From that position, you shouldn't waste free kicks like that. So, they're playing in short. The header by Florida Premier puts the ball out of the field for a throw-in for the Aztecs. They could play in short with Salgado. They decide to go for a long pass. Here comes the pass from Colaci towards Alvarez. The recovery of Florida Premier, the ball goes out. Another throw-in for the Aztecs, 15 minutes of the first half. There goes the ball by Rodriguez. Trying to go forward, Hunter Lindsay. And the ball by number 14, Salgado. Colaci with a long pass over the right side. It's a great one, great assist. And the goalkeeper. What a save by the goalkeeper from Florida Premier. Coming out at the last second, grabbing the ball, stopping the attack. Great anticipation, great move. And now, a throw-in for the Aztecs. They are improving. They are finding spots, especially on the back of the left back. Murana with Bob John Hope. Now playing back. Alvarez with Colaci, long pass. Antonio trying to go forward. Solari with Colaci. Now playing it back with Salgado. Here comes Murana. Quayum goes over the right side, and now we're going back with Bob John Hope. In the center of the field, we continue. So far, good defending by Florida Premier. And it's going to be another easy catch for the goalkeeper of Florida Premier. So far, a lot of tasks for the goalkeeper, who has successfully completed them all. Long pass of Florida Premier, recovery by number 6, Quayum Murana. Quayum lost it. Hunter Lindsay tries to recover it, and Murana sends it out. Another player who has been quite active is number 6, Quayum Murana, having to participate in both the attack and the defense of the Aztecs. Here comes the throw-in by Florida Premier. Playing in short. The Aztecs attempt to recover the ball, but they can't do so. Great run. Great play by number 5, who has to open the ball back to the left side. The attempt by number 4, Julian Robertson. After that, long pass, Bob John Hope with the header. And it's gonna go out. Throwing for Florida Premier. Murana failed on the recovery. And now let's see. Hunter Lindsay with the pressure. And after that, the helping hand, the helping feet of Nico Colacci. Salgado over the right side. A bit difficult, but the Aztecs are still in possession of the ball. Salgado once again. Salgado in possession of the ball. Hunter Lindsay on the left. He decides to play towards the center. Colacci, Antonio over the right side. It's a difficult one. The 1-2 didn't work out. Florida Premier recovers the ball. 18 minutes. And Florida Premier is winning this final of the Florida West Conference by just 1 goal. Here comes long ball towards the midfield. Quayum Murana with the header. Once again, Murana with the header. This time, Hunter Lindsay is going to fight for the ball. Great run. And that's another foul. And let's see. Once again, the ref is forgiving a yellow card, or is he not? No, this time, there's no room for forgiveness. It is a yellow card, if I'm not mistaken, for number 21. Yes, number 21, Gilvan Rodriguez, the first player who receives a yellow card in the match after that foul. And another interesting free kick for Florida Premier. The last one went over the bar. Let's see if after that test, Florida Premier is able to improve. Everybody expecting this to be a kick towards the goal. Here comes the shot. It's a good one. And the goalkeeper, Styler. What a save. It was gonna be one of the greatest goals in this season. What a free kick from the yard number 30. And Styler flew and stopped the ball. What a save by the goalkeeper. What an effort. What a save. The Aztecs are still losing, but just by 1 goal. And that late tackle should be a yellow card. Once again, the foul. Late tackle from behind against Luis Gonzalez, number 24. Here comes Bob John Hope playing with number 23, Antonio Colacci. Towards the center with number 6, Quayum Murana. Murana reaching Solari, Christopher. Back to Quayum. Murana could play with Antonio Colacci, or over here with number 14, Salgado. Here comes Salgado. Salgado takes his time, goes back now. Reaching number 21, Gilvan Rodriguez. Bob John Hope. Good run by the right back. Bob plays it back with Colacci. Antonio with Murana. Murana tried to play with Solari. Salgado was wide open, asking for a pass. The recovery. And the pass reaching now Salgado. Salgado's looking for an opening, for a space. It's difficult for him. He decides to play in short with Solari. Back to Salgado. Salgado playing in short now with Colacci. Colacci with Colacci over the left side with Hunter. Lindsay's in the box. Hunter shoots. They're asking for a handball, but no. The ref allows the game to continue. Murana with the pressure and the clearance by Florida Premier. 21 minutes, and the Aztecs keep improving. They are getting closer and closer to the equalizer, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we'd like to thank every single one of you who's on the other side watching the match, the final of the Florida West Conference on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. Here comes Hunter Lindsay, Christopher Solari, and here comes Antonio Golacci. Antonio going for Bob John Hope. Bob goes for a pass over the left side. The header, great interception by the center back of Florida Premier, Antonio Golacci. Antonio Golacci goes forward, it's a good pass, and here comes Hunter Lindsay with the cross and the header. The save, the clearance by Florida Premier. Bob John Hope insists, tries to do a cross, but fails to do so. The clearance once again by Florida Premier, the recovery. No, it's not. In the end, now the Aztecs recover the ball. Luis Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez with Christopher Solari. Solari could play with Lindsay. He tried to play towards the center with Golacci. And here comes Florida Premier with a counter-attack. At full speed, long pass. It's a good one, unless Rodriguez failed. And now Rodriguez succeeds. In the end, Bob John Hope clears the ball out. And it's going to be a throw-in right there in the midfield for Florida Premier. Now, both teams are going for a blow against blow. Both sides giving their all for a goal. Of course, the Aztecs are taking the initiative as they are down on the scoreboard. But Florida Premier, they are going for the counterattacks. And if the Aztecs lower their guard, for sure, Florida Premier is going to be able to score once again. With the ball, Quayum Murana. Murana playing in short. Bob John Hope. Golacci going over the left. Hunter Lindsay, quite active on the left side. Murana. Quayum goes for Golacci. The recovery by Florida Premier. And they go for a counter-attack. Long pass. Rodriguez can't fail. It's Tyler. Be careful, Ramos. He failed, but Rodriguez saved him. In the end, thanks to Gilvan Rodriguez, Florida Premier wasn't able to score the second goal of the match. That was risky. Nico Golacci winning the position, winning a throw-in for the Aztecs. And here comes the ball to Murana. Quayum playing in short towards the center now. That's a foul, that's clear. And it's gonna be a free kick for St. Petersburg Aztecs. And just a warning for Florida Premier striker. The free kick by Golacci with Murana. Murana playing it long now. Quayum's looking for a teammate. He has to go back with Bob John Hope. Over the left. Good pass toward Luis Gonzalez. Towards the center once again. And here comes Golacci with the pass. There's nobody there. It's going to be an easy ball for the goalkeeper. Florida Premier recovers the ball. Almost 25 minutes of the first half. 20 more minutes to go. Florida Premier is winning the match. The team from Tampa are conquering the Florida West Conference. Luisana Infante saying on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League, let's go Florida Premier. As always, feel free to leave your comment. And if you can, please leave your like, since it really helps out a lot. Over here, Hunter Lindsay fights for the ball. This will be a throw-in for the Aztecs. That's what the assistant referee is saying. Over here, Gonzalez. The recovery by Florida Premier going all the way back with the goalkeeper. Towards the midfield now. The header by Luis Gonzalez. And let's see, in the end, Florida Premier wins the possession of the ball. Advantage rule, great pass, great assist for the second goal of the match towards the center, and it's in! Yes, it is! Premier scores yet again. That was a good pressure, that was a good recovery, and in the end, it was a great goal. Florida Premier is winning 2-0, all thanks to that goal from number 27, and now we can say it, Asher Jones. Well, now the Aztecs are down by 2, and right in the best moment of the match. Although, it is true, many people say that this scoreboard, a victory by just 2 goals, is the most trickiest scoreboard you can have. You can be overconfident, and of course, I don't believe Coach Andres Arango or the players of Florida Premier are going to be overconfident with this scoreboard. They are going to be looking for more, and the Aztecs are going to be looking to score as soon as possible if they want to win this final match. Good goal by Asher Jones, and here comes the Aztecs. In the end, the ball goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for them. We have to say there was a little bit of a mix-up. The first goal was scored by Stuart Byte, and the second one, like we said, was scored by Asher Jones. So, now Florida Premier is winning the final match of the Florida West Conference 2-0. Here come the Aztecs with the throw-in towards the box. Murana fights for it, and good recovery. The ref saying there was an offensive foul against the defender of Florida Premier in the box. So it's gonna be a defensive free kick for Florida Premier. The goalkeeper, Braden Montague, putting the ball towards the Aztec side. Murana with the header. There's no foul. And here comes, once again, Asher Jones with a great assist. The third one in the match. Great dribbling. There's no foul. There's no foul. It's gonna be a goal kick. Ladies and gentlemen, the goalkeeper, Styler, doing everything he could to stop the run by the striker. And he excelled at his task this time. Good job by Ramius. Any mistake that the Aztecs commit, Florida Premier is going to take advantage of. Ramius goes for a long pass over the left. Reaching number 24, Gonzalez. Murana leaves, he attempted to leave the ball with Gonzalez. He couldn't do so. It's going to be a throw-in in an offensive position for Florida Premier. Here comes number 5, Jordan Hernandez. No, in the end, he left the ball with Matias Gonzalez, number 8. The header by Gonzalez. And it's recovered by Florida Premier once again. Almost half an hour of the match. Florida Premier is winning the Florida West Conference. Good attempt, great pass, and here comes the third goal! Yes! The third one of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Ortiz, number 10. What a match from Florida Premier. The team from Tampa is succeeding. They are winning the Florida West Conference by 3-0 thanks to Christian Ortiz. I have to say, what an assist by Lucas Suhavic. And what a finishing touch by Ortiz, really. Florida Premier, they are playing better than the Aztecs, that's for sure. But in the best moment, when the Aztecs were playing their best soccer in the match, they received 2 goals from Florida Premier, and that's a hard blow. That's a knockout blow, and I don't know what the Aztecs and Coach Joey Lett are gonna do in order to change this up. Being 3 goals down, it's not an easy task for anybody. But if somebody can do it, it surely will be the champions of the regular season of the Florida West Conference. Here comes Hunter Lindsay, playing it back. The pass by number 24. And there it goes, back to number 21, Gilvan Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a long pass over the left, too long. So it's going to be a throw-in in a defensive position for Florida Premier. Dex on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League saying that it was a penalty for Florida Premier. Be careful because it's a good recovery by the Aztecs, going for a pass over the right side. The clearance by Florida Premier. Here comes once again number 24, Gonzalez. Luis left the ball with Colachi over the bar. But still, if the Aztecs wish to reach the equalizer, it's not bad to start shooting, testing the goalkeeper Braden Montague. So far, Florida Premier is winning 3-0 against St. Petersburg Aztecs here at St. Petersburg High School. Let's see who gets to be in control of the ball. That's a foul, a dangerous play. The ref allows the game to continue. Going for a long pass, looking for Adger Jones. Jones with the header, and Jones wins the position. In the end, it was a good recovery by Rodriguez. Remember, Rodriguez is the only player who has seen a yellow card so far. The attempt by Lindsay to pass the ball towards the center. Hunter recovers the ball. Lindsay needs to pass the ball. He lost it. And Murana recovered the ball. Throw-in for the Aztecs. Hunter Lindsay with Murana. Quayum back to Hunter. They were asking for a foul. The ref says it wasn't. And so it's just a recovery by Florida Premier, who attempted to do a long pass, a through ball towards Asher Jones. The recovery, and here comes Tyler. Rodriguez over to the right side with Bob John Hope. Back to Tyler. Ramius playing with Rodriguez, and Rodriguez with number 24, Luis Gonzalez. The possession of the ball has been with the Aztecs. The best situations of the match have been with Florida Premier. Almost 100% accuracy by the team wearing black. Good recovery by them. The ball got out, and it's going to be a throw-in for Florida Premier, says the ref. 33 minutes, almost 34. There goes the pass. It's intercepted. It's recovered by the Aztecs. And here they come once again. They're running on the left. Salgado. Salgado left the ball with Colachi. Colachi played back with Rodriguez, and Rodriguez opens the ball towards the right side. Here comes Murana. Bob John Hope. Bob could play back. Here comes Murana. Rodriguez. On the left, Gonzalez. Rodriguez playing in short now. And over the left, Hunter Lindsay. Good defense by Florida Premier. The Aztecs are not finding a weak spot. They are not finding an opening. And this good defense by the team coach by Arango. That's an interesting pass by Solari. And Christopher with the... No. Once again, when it looks like it's gonna be a good opportunity, the assistant referee raises his flag and says the play is disallowed. Offside position. Nevertheless, the shot by Chris was not a good one. 35 minutes of the first half. We still have 10 more. Florida Premier is winning this match. They are conquering the Florida West Conference 3-0. And so far, it's fair. The header by Bob John Hope. And throw-in it is for Florida Premier. Here comes the throw-in. The header by Ortiz and the recovery by Rodriguez. Gilvan left the ball with Gonzalez. Luis tries to go forward, looking for somebody. Hunter Lindsay leaves the ball with Colachi. It's a good one by Antonio, attempting to reach his brother, Nicolas. Once again, Braden Montague appearing, catching the ball. And now going for a long pass towards the midfield. It's going to go out. Throw-in a defensive position for the Aztecs. Hunter Lindsay plays in short. Salgado, Hunter. Hunter goes forward, leaves the ball with Colaci. Antonio goes over the right side. It's a good pass. The header, the recovery by Florida Premier, and the clearance. So far, Florida Premier is not taking any risk. They are just clearing the ball out, recovering it, and playing it back. Long pass. Trying to reach Ortiz. Bob John Hope lets the ball go out. Throw-in that he has already played with Rodriguez. Gilban lets the ball with Luis Gonzalez. Good tackle in the end, and the ref saying it's a throw-in for Florida Premier because the last player who touched the ball was Chris Solari. 37 minutes. A perfect match so far for Florida Premier. A nightmare for the Aztecs. Montague. Braden going for a long pass over the left. The header by Murana. The ball recovered by Florida Premier. Tempting to go forward, but the pass is intercepted, recovered by Murana. Quayum fights for the ball. That's a foul. The ref says it isn't. He allows the game to continue. The Aztecs, with Bob John Hope, have the ball. Luis Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez comes forward. Playing in short now with Salgado. Colaci. Murana. Colaci. Once again, Salgado with Colaci. Antonio tried to pass the ball. The clearance by the defense of Florida Premier once again. So if there's no room for mistakes, you're not going to take a gamble. You're just going to send the ball out. That's the philosophy of Florida Premier so far. And it's working out. So far, they haven't received a single goal. And Braden Montague has not had that much intervenience in the match. He has not participated that much. That's always a good sign. Be careful. It's going to be a long throw-in looking for a header in the box of Florida Premier. And here comes Murana looking for a header. And the clearance by Florida Premier, putting the ball out of the field, giving St. Petersburg Aztecs FC a corner kick, the very first corner kick of the match. And let's see what they can do. Only 6 minutes on the clock. Here comes the cross, the header, and Braden Montague making the very first save in the match for him and for Florida Premier. He was in the right spot at the right time. The counter-attack opportunity looking for Stuart Bite does not work out. The ball is recovered by the Aztecs. Good pressure by Stuart. In the end, still, the Aztecs are in control of the ball. Good tackle. One of the best things Florida Premier has had so far is that pressure, that way in which they disturb the defenders of the Aztecs, not allowing them to play with ease. That's a good point for Coach Andres Arango and for the team from Tampa. Last 5 minutes of the first half. The Florida West Conference is being conquered by Florida Premier. That's a free kick. The ref saying that was a dangerous play by Asher Jones. So it's going to be a free kick right there that player Gilvan Rodriguez is going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, this match that you're watching on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League is being produced by Better Media. This is a production by Better Media for the United Premier Soccer League that's being directed by Gonzalo Echeverri and is being possible thanks to the assistance of Heidi Molina. Thanks to them and thanks to you on the other side, this is possible. Without them and without you, this wouldn't be possible. The ref helping one player from Florida Premier to go out of the field since he was injured. And now he gives the signal for the game to continue. Bob John Hope playing it back towards the goalkeeper. No. Towards number 21, Rodriguez. Back to Bob. Now back to Rodriguez. Gilvan. Number 24, Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez playing it short. Good pressure from behind. Salgado lost the ball. And here comes, that's a foul from Murana. The ref says it wasn't. Salgado with the pass, with the assist. And it doesn't work out. Once again, the clearance by Florida Premier, sending out any possible threat. Colaci, Antonio. Hunter Lindsay. Hunter lost the ball, and the ref is saying there's no foul there. It's just going to be a throw-in for Florida Premier. 42 minutes. 3 more minutes before halftime. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank every single one of you who's watching the game live on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. Please feel free to leave your comment. Feel free to leave your support for your team, for your friends, for your family, and we'll read it live. Salgado tried to recover the ball. That seemed like a foul, and it's gonna be a yellow card to number 6, Cuayu Murana. Another yellow card after the one Gilvan Rodriguez received. The players from the Aztecs arguing with the ref, but it did seem like a foul that deserved a yellow card. Still, Cuayu Murana trying to explain, but the ref doesn't budge. Meanwhile, the coaches, Andres Arango, saying some things to Stuart Byte. And it's going to be a free kick for Florida Premier as we approach the end of the first half. As we approach the halftime. "43 minutes, almost 44. Before the game can continue, Coach Andres Arango wants to do a substitution. Seems like the ref is not allowing the substitution to be made. Once again, here comes the free kick by Florida Premier as we play the last 30 seconds of regular time of the first half. Long pass looking for Jones. Rodriguez with the header. Jones recovered the ball, and that's not a penalty. Good shot, and Styler, be careful with the rebound. Styler once again. They were asking for a penalty against Jones. From this position, at first glance, didn't seem like a penalty, but a normal contact in between the defender and the striker. The pass by number 23, Antonio Colaci, going back. Number 24, Luis Gonzalez, reaching Bob John Hope on the right. Now reaching number 21, Gilvan Rodriguez, back to number 24, Luis Gonzalez. In the center of the field, Antonio Colaci. Bob John Hope with Antonio. We're playing injury time. Bob John Hope playing it back now once again with Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is going to reach for number 24. Here comes Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez in short with Salgado, back to Luis. Luis has to play back. This is not good for the Aztecs. They are not finding good spots. They are not finding possibilities or opportunities to at least try and shoot from the distance. So far, like we said before, a perfect game by Florida Premier. Good passes right here, reaching number 14. Pass reaching Salgado, reaching Colaci. Murana. center of the field. Antonio Golachi trying to reach the right side. Good header, good clearance by Florida Premier. Throwing for the Aztecs. When the ref blows the whistle, and the first half has officially ended. In a great match, great display of football by Florida Premier thanks to the goals of Jones, Bite, and Ortiz. The team from Tampa is defeating the Aztecs 3-0. We'll have to wait to see how coach Joey Lett changes things for the second half. But so far, Florida Premier is conquering the Florida West Conference of the United Premier Soccer League and are going towards the round of 16 of the Nationals. We're going to a little break and we'll be right back with the second half in between Florida Premier and St. Petersburg Aztecs. We'll be right back. Florida Premier and the Aztecs, ready to continue the Florida West Conference Final. And if you're just tuning in, the players who scored the 3 goals of Florida Premier so far have been Asher Jones, Christian Ortiz, and Stuart Byte, the 3 strikers. For this half, Florida Premier are going to be in charge of the kickoff, trying to secure the victory, trying to secure the championship. And as always, thank you so much for being there on the other side, supporting your team, your friends and family, and leaving your messages. Like Grant Martin saying, let's go, Chris Solari, and Flydef Knifing Edin saying, let's go, Armin Barksic, Chusin. Now, we're ready for the kickoff of the second half with Christian Ortiz. The ref blows his whistle and passes the ball on to Melvin Boateng. We are playing the second half in between the Aztecs and Florida Premier in this final match of the Florida West Conference for a spot on the national round of 16 of the United Premier Soccer League. Once again, the pressure, the recovery, and a ball for Florida Premier that Stuart Byte already played long. The clearance by Bob John Hope, the header by Murana, and the recovery right there by number 4. Ortiz led the ball with Stuart Byte, looking for Jones in the center, and Gilvan Rodriguez with the clearance. Bob John Hope. The pressure by Ortiz. John Hope was being grabbed, a foul and a free kick that the Aztecs already played. Over the left side we go with number 14, Salgado. Hunter Lindsay playing it back now. Gonzalez. Gonzalez with Murana, back with Gonzalez, and now reaching number 21, Rodriguez. Gilvan with Gonzalez. Gonzalez with Hunter Lindsay. The Aztecs attempting to advance on the field. And it was a close one. A close opportunity for Chris Solari. If it weren't for the defender, the Aztecs would have scored their first goal in the match. It's going to be a corner kick for the Aztecs, the second one in the match for them. Looking for a header. They won from above before, and here comes the cross to the far post. The header! It's not a good one. Be careful with the recovery by the Aztecs, but it's not used. Here comes Florida Premier with a counter-attack. Too long. And after that, Salgado clearing the ball out, giving Florida Premier a throw-in. There goes Stuart Byte. Stuart putting the ball forward to Boateng. Melvin lost the ball against Salgado. And let's see. The attempt and the pass over the right side. Here comes Florida Premier. The ball got out, and it's going to be a throw-in for them. Almost 3 minutes of the second half. There goes the ball. They are asking for a foul. The ref allows the game to continue. After that, the clearance by Hunter Lindsay. Another throw-in for Florida Premier. Boateng. Once again, the ball is recovered by Florida Premier, attempting to do a long pass over the left side. Great control by Stuart Byte. And here he comes. The cross towards the center, looking for Ortiz, looking for Jones. Asher found the opening, found the spot. His shot was not good, and he even injured himself by doing so. It's a goal kick for the Aztecs. Here comes Ramius Tyler, ready to do the goal kick. There goes the ball by the goalkeeper towards the center of the field. The header by Salgado. The fight by Solari, the fight by Colaci. And in the end, it's a good tackle. Salgado opens the ball to the left. Hunter Lindsay goes for a long pass. It's not good. Here comes Montague, recovering the ball for Florida Premier. He catches the ball. And once again, Florida Premier is able to create another play. Montague goes for a long ball. There goes Murana with the header. Bob John Hope helping out. Pass by Antonio Colacci over the left. And here comes Solari. Salgado, Murana. Quayum being pressured by Melvin Boateng. Here comes Bob John Hope. Back to Murana. Quayum with Bob. Good nutmeg. In the end, good recovery by Florida Premier. And here comes, well, Florida Premier attempted to do a counter-attack. Braden Montague once again comes out of the goal, grabs the ball, stops the attack. 5 minutes of the second half. Florida Premier are winning the final match of the Florida West Conference. And they are going to the national round of 16. Braden Montague, Murana in the midfield. Salgado leaving the ball with Antonio Colacci. It's a great pass. And here comes Bob John Hope at full speed. Braden Montague. What a match from the goalkeeper from Florida Premier today. So far, no mistakes. Just like the rest of his teammates so far. Stewart backed. Stewart lost the ball against Murana. Good pressure by Quayum. Murana goes through, but he lost the ball. Throw-in for the Aztecs as they attempt to score their first goal in the match. Bob John Hope in the center of the field. Here comes Colacci, leaving the ball with number 21, Gilvan Rodriguez. Now 24, Luis Gonzalez. On the left, Hunter Lindsay. Colacci, Antonio with Luis Gonzalez. Rodriguez Gilvan. Gilvan with Bob John Hope. Now Bob with Murana. Quayum guards the ball. Plays with Bob. Bob continues and opens the ball over the left. Finding Solari. And here comes the Aztecs with the cross. They are asking for a corner kick. The assistant referee says it is. The third corner kick in the match for the Aztecs. Trying to score one goal as soon as possible. They were interesting situations before. Let's see how they handle this one. For the far post, this time by far the worst corner kick of the Aztecs so far. Braden Montague in charge of the goal kick. 6 minutes of the second half. Braden Montague telling his teammates to go forward. Over here, Bob John Hope. There was a foul. The ref blew his whistle. It's going to be a free kick for the Aztecs right after the midfield. Murana played in short, and here comes Antonio Colacci. Salgado. Johnny. Johnny looks for an opening. Plays with number 9 Solari. Salgado. Colacci. Nicolas. Good work by number 5 Jordan Hernandez. Murana with the recovery. Murana plays it back. Gonzalez with Rodriguez. Gilvan with Bob John Hope. Bob looks for a cross. Good header by the defender of Florida Premier. Murana fights for it. That looks like an offside position. Murana and the clearance in the end. There wasn't an offside position. Gilvan Rodriguez with the control. The pressure by Ortiz. Rodriguez back with Styler. Now with Gonzalez. Luis goes forward. Plays with Hunter Lindsay. Colacci. Good pass. Attempting to reach Murana. The goalkeeper Braden Montague came out and cleared the ball out. The Aztecs are still attacking though. Bob John Hope. Bob has Colacci and Salgado. Decides to go with Salgado. Murana. Back to Salgado. Over the right side. Bob John Hope. Bob with the cross. They are asking for a handball. Good defensive work right there. If I'm not mistaken, by number 42. Gerson Camacho. And after that, the catch by Braden Montague. 9 minutes of the second half. Florida Premier still winning 3-0. In this second half, the Aztecs are keeping the initiative They have possession of the ball. They are creating situations, or at least they are getting closer to the goal of Braden Montague, something that Florida Premier hasn't been able to do so far. But still, being down by 3 goals is a lot, but it's not impossible. There goes Braden Montague, looking for a teammate. The header by Ortiz. The clearance by Rodriguez. They were asking for a foul. The ref says there wasn't one. And there goes Colachi over the right side with number 26. Here comes Bob John Hope. Stephen Gilbert. Stephen, that's a foul against Stephen. Yes, it is, and it should be a yellow card. Seems like the ref is gonna forgive this one. Good attempt by Gilbert, who received the foul. Here comes the free kick. It's gonna be a cross. Looking for a header. Good clearance right there by Henderson. The header by Asher Jones. The recovery by the Aztecs. The recovery by Colachi. Antonio giving the ball to Stephen Gilbert. The clearance by Florida Premier once again. The Aztecs are still in possession of the ball with number 14, Johnny Salgado. And here comes Murana. Good interception, good recovery by Florida Premier. Here comes Jones. Jones keeps going, and that's a foul, and it should be a yellow card. And it's gonna be a red one, because Gilvan Rodriguez had already a yellow card. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, second yellow card for Gilvan Rodriguez. St. Petersburg Aztecs are gonna play the remainder of the game with just 10 players. Red card for Gilvan Rodriguez. And these are the worst possible news that the Aztecs could receive. Being 3 goals down, and now without 1 player. The recovery by Gilbert. The Aztecs are gonna fight until the end. It's a good run. Let's see what Solari can do. It's a throw-in for the Aztecs. Flex Soccer Training saying, let's go! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being on the other side, supporting the Florida West final. A recovery by Florida Premier. Salgado reaches for the ball. That's a foul by him. The ref says it isn't. And now he stops the match and gives a free kick to the Aztecs. Murana plays in short with Antonio Colachi. Over the left side once again, Hunter Lindsay. He's going to try to do a cross. He surpasses the defender. He makes a cross, and good recovery by Florida Premier, who clears the ball out of the box. Still, here comes Salgado. Colachi. Salgado once again over the left side with Hunter Lindsay. The cross, and once again, what a great interception. They have to clear it out, and they do so. 12 minutes of the second half. The pressure and the recovery by Bob John Hope. That seems like a foul. The ref says it is. And it's going to be a free kick for the Aztecs. Once again, the replay. It was a good recovery by Bob, who after that received the foul. Antonio Colachi takes care of the free kick, and he's going to look for a header on the box of Braden Montague. Let's see what he's able to do. Here comes the cross. The header's not good. Murana fights for the ball, and the ref says it's a throw-in for Florida Premier. Well, almost 14 minutes of the second half. And even though the Aztecs were playing an interesting second half, the red card to Gilvan Rodriguez really complicated things for the Aztecs. This moment, We're waiting for the confirmation by the ref so the game can continue. There goes the throw-in. The header, the attempt by Hunter Lindsay. The Florida Premier tries to go through. The ball comes and goes. Jones with the header. And in the midfield, Melvin Watson can win the ball. That is a foul. And it's going to be a free kick that the Aztecs already played. Look at them go. Looking for Solari. The clearance by Florida Premier once again. Salgado pushes through. There's no foul. And once again, a clearance by Florida Premier. Not wanting any trouble. Not taking any risk. The Aztecs have to find a way to get through to score at least one goal. Here with the ball, number 19, Gaspard Mian. Gaspard tries to go through. The ball is recovered by Salgado. It's an interesting opportunity. They tried to shoot. It's a horrible shot. Unfortunately for the Aztecs and for Nico Colaci, it's a goal kick for Florida Premier. Nico tried his best. He knew he couldn't even think. He had to react to the situation, and he did the best he could. Florida Premier trying to advance in the field. Bob Johnho playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Styler. Long pass from Ramius. The header in the midfield by Florida Premier. And in the end, it's a ball for the Aztecs once again. Here comes Antonio Colaci. Over the right side goes Gaspard Mian. Colaci takes his time on this one, placing short with Salgado. Back to Colaci. Over the left we go. Gonzalez. Ruiz plays with Hunter Lindsay. Hunter tries to surpass the defenders, tries to go to the center. Be careful with the rebound. Good shot over the bar. One of the best situations in the match for the Aztecs. The shot by number 14, Johnny Salgado. It went over the bar of Braden Montague. The Aztecs are still losing 3-0. Braden Montague in charge of this goal kick. What a season it has been for Florida Premier. This being their 12th match of the full season. Only losing one. With this victory, 9 victories and 2 draws. Winning the Florida West Conference and reaching the Nationals of the United Premier Soccer League Premier Division. Salgado tries to go through over the left side with Hunter Lindsay. The other Salgado, Javier, has the ball. Javier Salgado playing with Gaspar Mian, number 19. Gaspar towards the center. Good passes by the Aztecs, and even better defense by Florida Premier because they recovered the ball without having to do too much. Montague goes down and grabs the ball after the pressure of Steven Gilbert. Almost 20 minutes of the second half. Braden Montague with a long pass looking for Stuart Bite. Good recovery by the Aztecs. But they are still 3 goals down. Salgado, Javier Salgado with the pass towards Gaspard Mian. That seemed like a foul. The ref says it wasn't. It's a clean recovery by Florida Premier. Boateng with the control, although it wasn't a good one. Salgado with the pass, with Colaci going with the other Salgado, Johnny. Colaci. Colaci with the shot. It's not a good one. The Aztecs are giving everything they can in these last few minutes. But they are not finding an opening. They are not finding the right spot to attack. And they are running out of ideas. 19 minutes of the second half of the Florida West final. Florida Premier winning, conquering the championship of the Florida West Conference with a 3-0 victory. All thanks to the goals of Stuart Byte, Asher Jones, and Christian Ortiz. Here comes Braden Montague with the goal kick. Towards the midfield, the attempt by number 19, the recovery by the Aztecs, but they can go through. Salgado, Johnny with the pass towards Antonio Colachi, the recovery by Florida Premier, and here they go once again. Long pass, offside position by number 10, Christian Ortiz. The warm 1391 saying, let's go, Matias Gonzalez, number 8 of Florida Premier. Javier Salgado lost the ball, good recovery, and here comes Florida Premier. That's a foul once again, and a free kick for Florida Premier. The replay after that foul against Jones. Here comes Camacho, reaching Asher Jones. Good dribbling by Jones. Here comes the cross by Jones. There's nobody there. Clearing by the Aztecs. Number 7, Nico Colachi. Colachi loses the ball. Throw-in for the home team nevertheless. Throw-in for the Aztecs as the coach Andres Arango is preparing another substitution on Florida Premier. There goes the ball going forward. They're trying to reach Gilbert. Braden Montague, ladies and gentlemen, once again with few interventions, but great ones so far. Over the right side, Gaspar Miand. Great defensive job by number 43, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a great match by Florida Premier in almost every single way possible. If you want to know how to play a final match, you should see how Florida Premier is playing tonight's game. Once again, Braden Montague, the goalkeeper of Florida Premier, catching the ball, stopping the attack. There goes Braden Montague towards the midfield. Bob John Hope making a foul in the way. The ref says it wasn't a foul. He allowed the game to continue. It's going to be a throw-in for the Aztecs, but first the substitution on Florida Premier, ladies and gentlemen. After that, the game will continue. There it goes. Gaspar Miand with Colachi. Nicolas tries to play forward. It's a good pass, but it can go through. Johnny Salgado lost possession of the ball. Throw in for Florida Premier. Ball is recovered by the Aztecs by Javier Salgado. They attempted to go forward with number 26, Stephen Gilbert. Johnny Salgado. Long pass. And the header right there. Going back to the goalkeeper, Braden Montague. Almost 25 minutes of the second half. Braden Montague looking for the teammate on the midfield. Good pressure and good recovery. Here comes Johnny Salgado. Salgado looks for somebody on the right. Good anticipation, good intervenience. Throw-in that Nico Colachi has already done. Gaspard Mian. Gaspard is looking for a teammate. He doesn't find one. Nico Colachi. Nico Colachi can go through. Once again, throw-in for the Aztecs. Jimmy Pedraza saying Vasquez on top. Pass from Bob Johnho back to the goalkeeper, Styler. Bob John Hope advancing. Decides to go. He attempted to do a long pass, but before him, a great anticipation by number 19, Alexander Rodriguez. The ref didn't give the order. The throw-in shall be done again. There goes Bob John Hope reaching Colaci. It's going to be another throw-in for the Aztecs. Here comes Gaspard Mian, number 19, towards the center of the field with number 23, Antonio Colaci. There's a lot of space over the left. Good pass. But they can go through. Let's see. Good tackle. Amazing interventions by the defenders of Florida Premier tonight. 25 minutes of the second half, says the clock. 20 more minutes to go. 20 more minutes until Florida Premier can say that they are the champions of the Florida West Conference. Bob John Hope. Bob controlling the ball, opening towards the left. Back to number 24, Luis Gonzalez. All of the players of Florida Premier defending this ball. Good pass towards Gilbert. Stephen can turn around. He goes down. The ref says it wasn't a foul. It's a clean recovery by Florida, who clears the ball out looking for Jones. Asher Jones, here comes. The ref blew his whistle. Before all that, it was a foul. It was a throw-in for the Aztecs. Once again, good job by Florida Premier stopping the attack. Now the ref is going to stop the match, since one of the attackers of the Aztecs is down on the ground. Johnny Salgado comes back up. Nico Colaci is asking for a pass, but instead they play back. Bob John Hope. Bob looks for the pace, goes back. And the Aztecs are trying but still failing to push through. Over here, the Aztecs with the cross. Good intervention by Florida Premier. Good intervention by Asher Jones. Throw in. That Salgado already played. Diana Duque saying, let's go. Alexander Rodriguez, number 19. Good passes by the Aztecs. Opening towards the right side, reaching Gaspard Mian. The cross, the header! And it's out. It's a goal kick for Florida Premier. It was a good association. There was space over the right. A good cross. And it wasn't a bad header, although the direction of the ball did not go the way the striker desired to. Gaspard Mian, number 19, has played an interesting match so far. But still, the Aztecs are struggling to at least score one goal in the game. Johnny Salgado with a long pass towards Stephen Gilbert. Gilbert reaches for the ball, controls it, and he's alone. He tries to win a corner kick, and the ref says he wasn't able to. It's just a goal kick for Braden Montague. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the match. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the Florida West Conference. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the year. And what a year it has been for Florida Premier. Towards the midfield. The Aztecs lost the ball, lost the situation. And it's a foul against number 20, Aiden Charmer. Long pass over the left for Florida Premier. Stuart Byte wasn't able to reach for the ball in time. The Aztecs already played the throw-in. Bob John Hope. Bob is being rushed. He plays with Gaspard Mian. Gaspard goes with Nico Colaci. Johnny Salgado, long pass from Johnny, looking for Stephen Gilbert. But once again, the goalkeeper Braden Montague appears. Wastes a little bit of time. And he's able to continue with this 3-0 victory for the team from Tampa. Almost 30 minutes of the second half. The coach allowed Johnny Salgado to recover. That's why in the end he resumed the game with a drop ball. Throwing for the Aztecs right there on the midfield. Luis Gonzalez. Luis plays with Bob John Hope. The pressure by Jones. Bob John Hope goes for a long pass over the left. The header, be careful. Good control. They tried to play it back, but they just lost it. 30 minutes of the second half. Offside position, says the assistant referee. A free kick for Florida Premier it is. And here they go. Since the red card to Gilvan Rodriguez, the Aztecs have struggled quite a lot. Playing almost an entire half with just 10 players is not easy. And it's especially not easy when you're 3 goals down on the scoreboard. Antonio Colaci. Antonio goes for a long pass. The clearance did not work out in the first opportunity. In the end, it's still a ball for Florida Premier with a throw-in in their own side. There's going to be a substitution on the Aztecs. Asher Jones. 2 against 1. Here comes Jones. Asher looking to end up the match. It's a good cross. It's a good one. But in the end, the attempt, the opportunity went out. It was supposed to be the last goal of the match. The last situation. That Florida Premier missed one of the very few errors they committed today. Now the Aztecs with the ball. Javier Salgado with Antonio Colaci and over the left. Going back with Antonio. Played in short. Bob John Hope asks for a pass. They decide to do for a cross. Gaspar Mian catches the rebound, shoots. No, he takes his time. Goes for a cross. And who's in charge of the rebound in the box? They decide to send it out. Tonight, St. Petersburg Aztecs FC have not been lucky. Not even that. Bob John Hope with Luis Gonzalez, number 24. Last 12 minutes of the match. With dribbling skills trying to get across. And once again, Florida Premier with the clearance. The shot! It got deflected midway. Gaspar Mian fights for it against Stuart Bites. And Stuart sends the ball out for a corner kick. The Aztecs know they don't have any time to lose. They don't have any time to waste. Antonio Colaci responsible for this corner kick. Here comes the ball looking for a header. And the ref says it's gonna be another corner kick, but from the opposite position. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for being there on the other side of this YouTube broadcast in the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. Without you, this broadcast wouldn't be possible. So really, a big shout out to all of you. Here comes the corner kick to the first post. And Now, a counter-attack opportunity with Asher Jones running at full speed. The ball is recovered by the Aztecs. A foul by the Aztecs and a free kick for Florida Premier it is. Once again, the foul. Last 10 minutes of the final of the Florida West Conference. Asher Jones fights for the ball. The pass back to the goalkeeper Styler. Styler goes towards the midfield. The ball is recovered by Florida Premier. And once again, the Aztecs recovered it. Bob John Hope, Gaspard Mian, number 19. Gaspard leaves the ball with Bob John Hope. Bob John Hope opens the ball towards the left with Antonio Colacci. Antonio's looking for a teammate. He plays in short. Here comes Gaspard Mian. Once again, Colacci over the left side. The ball is intercepted, recovered by Florida Premier. The ball hasn't left the field, so it's good. A defensive foul. A free kick for the Aztecs that has already been played. But they can go through. And a counter-attack with Asher Jones at full speed. Ready to finish the final match. Asher Jones for the championship. Ramius Tyler, the goalkeeper of the Aztecs, with a great intervention in that one-on-one situation. If it weren't for Styler, that would have been the 4th goal for Florida Premier. The Aztecs attempt to score at least 1 goal. There goes the cross. Intercepted, recovered, once again by Florida Premier. The Aztecs recover the ball after the clearance and are trying somehow, some way to score 1 goal tonight. Long ball for Jones once again. Styler comes out and intervenes. Gaspard Mian with Bob John Hope. Long ball. It was a good attempt, but Gilbert couldn't reach for the ball in time. Throw in for Florida Premier on a defensive position. "37 minutes of the second half. Only 8 more minutes to go. Long pass, there's dozens. Yes, there's an offside position from Jones on this one. The play was disallowed. It's a free kick for Florida Premier. It's a free kick for the Aztecs after the offside position from Jones, who receives a yellow card for kicking the ball after the assistant referee raised his flag. Bob John Hope with the ball towards the left. Good header by Florida Premier, sending the ball out, clearing it out. The Aztecs are still attempting, but they can go through. Goal kick for Braden Montague, goal kick for Florida Premier. As they get closer and closer, what a season it has been. The team only lost 1 single match in the regular season against Naples Cities. And after that, they won every single match with the exception of 2 ties, 2 draws. They defeated Lakeland United on the semifinals. They are defeating the Aztecs on the final match, and here comes Jones once again. Asher Jones for his 2nd goal, and Ramius Tyler once again. The pressure still on, the shot is not good, and it's gonna be a goal kick for Styler and the Aztecs. In the end, if Florida Premier were to win by 4 or 5 goals, it will still be fair. A foul and a free kick for the Aztecs in the midfield. I said it before, and I'll say it again. If you want to know how to play a final match, you should see Florida Premier's game tonight. An almost perfect game. Defensively speaking, a perfect game so far. They had some minor mistakes, especially on the second half. They could have won the game by more, but great saves by Styler. Here he goes, the goalkeeper of the Aztecs. Coach Rivers saying shout out. Coach Aki, director of Florida Premier, also great save, Ramius. Last 5 minutes of the game. Last 5 minutes of regular time. Here comes Gilbert. Stephen goes through. He can surpass. Once again, number 43, Daniel Monroy, throwing for the Aztecs on an offensive position. Here comes Gaspard Mian, number 19. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being there, supporting your team, supporting your friends, your family, supporting the United Premier Soccer League. And if you're still there, please feel free to leave your like, since it really helps out. This match that you're watching is being produced by Better Media for the United Premier Soccer League, with the direction of Gonzalo Echeverri and the assistance of Heidi Molina. Here comes the throw-in right after the last substitution from Coach Andres Arango. Bob John Hope. Here comes Bob, playing in short now. Be careful, it's a good recovery, but in the end, the counter-attack didn't pull through. Throw-in for number 27. There goes the ball by Alvarez. Another throw-in for the Aztecs it is. Here comes Gaspard Mian. Alvarez gets closer. The ball is recovered. It's cleared out by Florida Premier, but it's recovered by the Aztecs now, near the midfield. Playing it back with the goalkeeper Styler. Ramius going for a long pass, looking for anybody, but the ball is cleared out by the defense of Florida Premier. That's a foul. That was a clear foul from Gilbert. A push from behind. And a free kick for Florida Premier on a defensive position. 42 minutes of the second half. There goes the ball. Good control right there. Attempting to play with number 7, Keegan Clamp. The pressure from behind doesn't work out. In the end, the recovery by Gaspard Mian. And here comes the Aztecs once again. Long ball. Good run. Good tackle right there. And once again, Florida Premier doing an amazing, spectacular job, defensively speaking. Over the left side, the Aztecs attempt to find a space, to find an opening. Controlled by Bob John Hope. Bob with the cross over the far post, looking for Gilbert. Gilbert with the pass, and be careful because here comes the shot. The save by the defender. The Aztecs are still trying. Good shot, well, good attempt by Antonio Colacci. Goal kick for Florida Premier, goal kick for Braden Montague. One of the best situations in the whole match for the Aztecs by Ricky Shanies. And in the end, Colacci finishing the play with a shot that went over the bar. 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's what's left on the clock. 1 minute, 15 seconds. In order for Florida Premier to lift the trophy, to conquer the Florida West Conference. They started the season defeating the Aztecs 2-1. They are finishing the season of the Florida West Conference defeating them again, but now 3-0. Last couple of seconds of regular time. We might play 2 or 3 more minutes of injury time. There goes the ball. Florida Premier looking for the 4th goal of the match. The ball comes and goes. Nobody is able to have it. Long pass over the left. The ball's recovered by Florida Premier. Once again, there it goes. Recovered by the Aztecs. Javier Salgado. Salgado has to play back. Merry-go-round by Luis Gonzalez, and the pass over the right. Ricky Yanis. Ricky with the dribbling. We are playing injury time. It's a good pass, but once again, Braden Montague comes out and grabs the ball. Last minutes of the match, last minutes of the final. Florida Premier had a spectacular first half, and they are conquering the Florida West Conference. That seems like a foul. The ref blows his whistle, gives the free kick after that foul to number 19, Alexander Rodriguez. Free kick in the midfield. A free kick for Florida Premier. Ready to do it, number 45. Number 48. My bad. There it goes. Long pass, the header by Gaspar Mian. And now throw in for Florida Premier it is. The match is about to end. The team from Tampa is about to celebrate. There goes the throw in. Now they are guarding the ball. Didn't left the field. The ref says it did. It did. Throwing for the Aztecs. They already did it. Bob John Hope with Gonzalez over the left side. We're seconds away from the big celebration. Back to Ramius. Nobody is putting pressure on him. They are allowing him to advance. Long pass from Ramius over the left. Gilbert attempted to control the ball. He couldn't do so. It's a foul against him and a free kick. This could be the last play of the final. This could be the last opportunity for the Aztecs to at least score 1 goal tonight. There it goes, and it's in! Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the match, while they are asking for a foul against goalkeeper Braden Montague, the free kick went in without anybody touching it. The Aztecs at least managed to score 1 goal tonight. Antonio Colaci, number 23. The Aztecs are losing, but now by 2. Watching the replay, I don't have any type of doubt that it wasn't a foul. It was just the only mistake we can give Florida Premier tonight. An almost perfect game, but still this goal is not gonna change anything. Braden Montague is right now being seen by the medical staff, and of course, until they give him the okay, the ref will not allow the game to continue. So we're gonna wait a little bit. Here we go. Long pass by Florida Premier attempting to go. When the ref, ladies and gentlemen, blows the final whistle, and it's over. The Florida West Conference is over, and the champions are from Tampa. Florida Premier has conquered the Florida West Conference, all thanks to the goals of Stuart Byte, Asher Jones, and Christian Ortiz. Florida Premier has won the final match 3-1 against St. Petersburg Aztecs, and they are going to the Nationals, ladies and gentlemen. What a season for the team coached by Andres Arango, with 12 games played, 9 victories, only 1 defeat, and 2 ties. They go to the national round of 16. They are gonna be fighting for the national championship of the United Premier Soccer League after an amazing fall season they had. And of course, we have to congratulate every single player of Florida Premier with this big shout out, not only to coach Andres Arango, but to Melvin Guaten, Gerson Camacho, Keegan Clamp, Dylan Diana, Terrence Dietrich III, Matias Gonzalez, Jordan Hernandez, of course, Stuart Byte, Luke Suhovic, Lucas Winshauer, Gavin Spuler, Aidan Sharman, Alexander Rodriguez, Christian Ortiz, William Olver, Braden Montague, Daniel Monroy, Jaime McFarland, Georgios Cantaras, and Asher Jones. Those were the players who were able to give Florida Premier this championship of the Florida West Conference. And there you have it, folks. They are celebrating. They are happy since they are going to be competing against the best teams of the United Premier Soccer League. They are going to be trying to reach the finals. But for that, they're gonna have to play the national round of 16, the quarterfinals, and only then and there are gonna be able to fight for the national championship of the UPSL Premier Division. The happiness can be felt. Florida Premier has just won the Florida West Conference. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have to start saying goodbye. It has been an honor, it has been a pleasure sharing this broadcast with you on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. Like I told you before, this wouldn't be possible without you on the other side supporting your team, your friends and family. So a big shout out, a big thanks to every single one of you who stayed tuned until the end. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And of course, this match that you just watched was produced by Better Media for the United Premier Soccer League with the direction of Gonzalo Echeverri and the assistance of Heidi Molina. So, ladies and gentlemen, Merry Holidays, and until the next game of the United Premier Soccer League. Tonight here, Florida Premier has conquered the Florida West Conference. The recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
As that guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot on the goal.